Hey viewers, welcome to another game of the Casual Pro Gamer. Today we're doing a Wukong game, or Sun Wukong as he's called. And yeah, we are going to try him out again. Last time I tried him out, I played him for the first time. This is my second game with him. Maybe third. I think second. But yeah, I kind of figured out a little bit more about the game by now, and figured out how to stay alive, which is pretty important, because last time I died quite a lot. And yeah, I don't know who I'm going with at this point, because we have plenty of ranged characters, so I shouldn't have to go with a non-ranged. And yeah, I decided to go left, to go with Anubis. So yeah, we have a pretty difficult lane here. We have Bakasura and what else? Hell. And Hell just heals for quite a lot. Well, himself, or herself I should say. Herself, her minions and her ally. Yeah, and Bakasura just heals a lot. He has the heal that Nunu has as well, so he eats a minion and then heals for quite a lot. So I'm starting off with Hand of the Gods and Reinforced Boots level 1. The problem that I have here is that this is a mana buff and not a health buff, so I will not regenerate my health. Yeah, that's not what I was looking for. So kind of have to be careful here. And we're going to just throw some monkeys until we gain some health back. But yeah, I couldn't afford health potions, so I might want to try another opening. I did try another opening in another match after this, but that definitely didn't work. I tried to go for potions with... so I did get health potions that time, but I went for damage. And that definitely doesn't work, because if you have if you have weak opponents, of course everything works. But we had strong opponents, and yeah, I completely got owned. So as you can see, I do a lot of damage. But oh yeah, I do get this kill. I thought I didn't get this kill, but yeah, we do get the kill. And even though I didn't have my my E up or my 3 up. And then I'm going to run out, jump away, and it seems that there's nobody behind me. But I just wanted to make sure. Always look around to see whether there's someone there. And yeah, Wukong is very strong. And what you need on Wukong is mana. So, yeah, I'm going to reinforce boots level 2. And yeah, potions. I had to go back for potions because I'm being stupid. So anyway, we have potions now. We have reinforced boots level 2. And what I really need is mana, because I only have 330 mana, and all of my skills seem to cost like 60 to 80. I don't know what they cost. It doesn't say. It's kind of a mistake they made. I mean, it should be obvious what a skill costs. It should be in this description, and as well as the cooldown, because the cooldown is also not in the description. As well as when you level it up, it doesn't say how much you gain from it. Maybe it's in the K screen. I don't know. If you open the K screen, it may be there. So yeah, I was going in full here, but apparently I was the only one. He came in from the side, so I thought he was going to gank. But yeah, now I have to recall, because, well, I do have a potion running, never mind. I can actually go for this buff. I'm not going for this buff. Yeah, you will see that a lot by me, so this recalling, because I am just trying out the champion, and as long as I don't die, I don't want to die. So obviously I'm not going to stay in. So yeah, the problem is that this guy only scales off of come on, what is it? Physical power. So not of magical power, and that means that all of those good mana items are useless. There's one item that gives you mana and physical power, but it gives you like 10 physical power, so it's not a big deal. Yeah, might as well not have anything and get some armor going, because that is insane. So I'm going to come in from the side now, and it seems that, yeah, even though I don't get spotted here, they do run away just in time. And we're just going to attack some minions here until there's an actual necessity to fight. So yeah, we're going to run out here. Well, with we I mean me, because my ally just gets owned there. So I am still level 4. The enemies are level 6, I believe. Yeah, 6 and 5. And yeah, that's because I had to recall quite a bit, and that's because I'm trying out a new champion. So yeah, it's also the reason why I'm not going to get a crazy good score. I think Wukong is a pretty decent champion. He's just a very risky champion. You need to well, you need to basically get lucky with him. You need to have opponents that that make mistakes, and if you get an opponent that makes a mistake, like I did in the beginning when Anubis, my partner, actually got a snare off. So the moment he got a snare off, it was okay. Then I can go in and then I can kill them, because then he overextended and I can jump in and kill them. But if they don't make mistakes, then it's really not a whole lot I can do. So I'm trying to jump over this wall, but I can't. So yeah, as I said, just trying out a champion. So it seems that Anubis did get a kill there on Hell. Well, someone got a kill on Hell. And we are going to grab this this camp. So yeah, I didn't have my Hand of the Gods up, so I'm taking quite a bit of damage here. And it also takes quite a long time. And this dude actually steals that from me. So yeah, now I'm not only out of health, I'm also out of mana. And yeah, just helping out here, trying to get as much damage done as possible. And unfortunately we don't get anything done. And we run out at low health again. It is really, yeah, that was really this game, man. I just didn't get killed by these kind of random attacks. Normally I do have, well, quite a bit of problems with that. So in that I normally get killed just at random by people. So like a loose flying spell will hit me, and then I will die for that last 200 hit points. And yeah, in this case that went a little bit better. So I didn't actually die to those spells early on. And later on in the game it doesn't really matter, because by that time everything is already set. So once again going for this guy, but yeah, he is super fast. So since my allies decide to make it out, I'm going to make it out as well. And just get out of there. So yeah, those voice commands that you can give, they are pretty useful for some of the things. But then, yeah, things like be careful or gank or whatever, without the lane on them, if you don't know who's yelling that, well, if you only get the name, then yeah, how am I supposed to know who yells that? How am I supposed to know who says be careful? I don't know these guys. I don't know who F6 318 is. Or even if they have a decent name. So yeah. Unfortunately my my mana buff isn't up yet, so we're going to go for this buff. Yeah, my Hand of the Gods is up, so I want to use that obviously. So yeah, this buff is not the most useful, but it does give you quite a lot of gold, and that is important too. So yeah, you could see the recalling standing there, and so I hit the B immediately after destroying that camp, and then it did say recalling, and then it turned off again, and then I had to hit the B key again to actually recall, and I don't understand why that's happening all the time. But there's probably a reason for it. I just don't understand the reason for it. It would be a lot better, in my opinion, if that just worked. I mean, I don't even think that's my opinion. I think that's a general, general thing. It would be better if the game actually worked. So I take a little bit of damage here in protecting my turret, and for some reason, yeah, these guys all want to attack me now. So maybe they changed that. No, they do hit the turret instead of the champion, but they hit the minions instead of the turret. So the minions are kind of priority number one, and then the turret, and then the champion. But yeah, because they do so much damage, yeah, I don't know what I would prefer. Obviously I would prefer for them to hit the minions, but I'm not actually sure what I would prefer in the other order. So I need to pop a health potion here, but yeah, I seem to forget that all the time. And yeah, here's hell, but I'm going to take this and then use my ultimate to escape, because the ultimate is an excellent tool to escape. So yeah, finishing off those boots, because the reinforced boots, yeah, they are very useful. They're especially useful against some champions with their reduced, crowd control effects. And I don't know why he just nuked down the entire minion wave, because this is, well, you want to nuke down some minion waves, but sometimes it's also good to just, yeah, be in your own lane, or well, be pushed in your own lane. But it's not as good as in League of Legends. But now that we're halfway through the thing anyway, might as well just finish it. Might as well just push the next minion wave as well. But yeah, you saw there, if the wave was still here where we are now, there's no way they could gank us. But if the wave is over here, then there's definitely a way to be ganked. So yeah, she just threw some skills at me. It's all good. It doesn't really matter.
Your right tower is under attack. Your team has destroyed a middle enemy tower.
Yeah, I'm still under-leveled, I think. I'm level 9. The enemies are at least level 10, and my my ally is level 12. So I'm definitely under-leveled here. And yeah, getting another kill. But that was just, yeah, like the first one was actually my kill. This one was just random between me and my my ally. We could have both picked up that kill. I mean, we were both hitting him. He does more damage. but he apparently just missed the last hit. So I'm not going to get a great score in kills and such. Not a great score in golds, and not a great score in my level, because I was just trying him out in the beginning. But I really like the fact that you can actually do a lot of damage if people overextend. And we are going for this. The Void Blade is probably the strongest well, physical damage item that they have available. We're jumping over that thing, but even if you jump over it, apparently you get tagged with it. That is pretty strange. I didn't understand why, but hey, that's the way they made it. So anyhow, going back to my lane. Even though yeah, Anubis has this lane, he doesn't really need any help. But yeah, it is for me really easy to get farm here. So I am going for the damage buff. Although I'm pretty sure that Bakasura actually did something in this jungle before he came to gank me. But apparently he did not take out this. And yeah, here you go. Easy damage buff. And let's try to get some killing going now. I'm actually probably just going to push the lane, because there's nobody here. I'm going back. Oh, for the mana buff, probably. So yeah, no Hand of the Gods, but I don't really need it at this point. It is pretty easy to take down these camps. It's still pretty useful for when someone comes to steal your buff, or you want to steal their buff. And Hel is in the lane. You can hear her in the well, in the samples. And yeah, she's here. She wanted to gank me, but I once again used my my ultimate to just get out of there. She's no longer behind me, so might as well return to the lane. Yeah, she instead goes to that middle lane. Maybe she was already on her way to middle lane. I don't know. So obviously they're going to say to me in a moment, well, not in a moment, but in a while, that I should play with them. I don't agree. I like to play left and right lane, or I like to play split push in this game, because going with 5 people mid is kind of a crapshoot, as they call it. So it's a 50-50 shot of actually coming out ahead, and I'm going for this kill here. So I do get a kill there, and yeah, unfortunately, yeah, my ally did die there, and yeah, I get hit by this, and the ultimate goes off. But well, I'm just going to run out. And here we have Trollolol Simon, who was calling me on Skype because he wanted to play a game. But obviously I'm not going to be able to answer this. By the way, I did record this one live. Well, this is not live, but I recorded it live. I just forgot to save the sound file. Really smart. That's the way we like it, right? Being stupid. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Yeah, it does matter a little bit. But this way you have more commentary with what I was thinking and well, what I was trying to do. So I go after the one guy that's really weak, and I should get this kill, right? I mean, I'm the only one chasing her, so I should get this kill. But yeah, she just heals and heals and heals, and then I jump over her and someone else shows up and gets the kill. Screw you. Yeah, he's level 15, I'm level 13. He misses his stun, but I got to get out of there. If he hit his stun, I would have fought with him. But yeah, there were 3 guys there, so. And more chat from my Skype call.
An enemy has been slain.
Yeah, we played a couple of games, but we couldn't find a good team. I mean, we went decent scores, not great scores, but decent scores in the early game, and then just got completely owned in the late game because, well, the other lane, we normally go right lane, and yeah, then left lane just feeds completely or something like that. You have those days when nothing goes the way it's planned, and this was one of those. So by the way, those well, the last game we saw that they removed the picture of well, the first screen basically that you see when you end the game. They removed that screen, and that is only if you have a victory. So I don't know anymore if you get that first win of the day prize of 150 favor, because it doesn't say how much favor you gained, and that is pretty stupid. So that whole screen is out, the victory screen, and the defeat screen is still there, and then you can see how much how much you got. But I think that's just a mistake. I don't think that was on purpose. And yeah, this is pretty stupid. I jump in there, which was fine, but then yeah, I kind of messed up all of my skills. Here's the monkey. You should play with us. And I'm like, no, I shouldn't. I mean, I'm pushing left lane and right lane at the same time. And now left lane has pushed back, so I need to go there in a moment. But I'm getting well, although I'm still not fed, that's because I don't get kills. And this is, well, highly reliant on kills. But yeah, the right lane and left lane pushing is very important because you need to keep pressure on there. And hello. Yeah, he's going to just own me because I don't have any mana. That's why I wanted the mana buff. But I do have the health buff, so no problems. And we are going to recall. So left lane is now being pushed by someone else. Yeah, it takes quite a long time to actually push up to their turret. And even the lane that I just pushed, so the right lane, is not up to their turret. But the next wave will come in and will push that into their turret. So that's somewhat okay, I guess. Yeah, you need to get lucky. Sometimes you get lucky and you can just destroy the lanes at the right time. So yeah, I warned the left lane that there are enemies incoming, and I even chase him so he's visible on the map. I don't know if he's visible on the map. Yeah, yes, he should be, right? I don't know if he's visible on the map. Not for me, but yeah, he still gets caught, as you can see, by 3 enemies, and yeah, I wasn't able to get in there because if I went in there, I would have died as well. And then this guy goes in, and it's a pretty silly engage, but hey, I'm all for that. So let's just try to make something happen. I almost get killed here. I have to run out, but we are going to grab at least 1 kill. Yeah, we're going to grab 1 kill. I didn't get an assist on that, which is fine, because I completely missed everything. So I don't really deserve the assist. I wish I had some just AoE centered around me, because that you don't have to aim. So yeah, we're going to just grab these minions because there's nothing better to do on the map for now, and just going to push the mid lane then. But yeah, you can see what I'm doing here. I'm trying to save the lane that's well, that's in the most trouble. And that means that sometimes, yeah, you don't get to play with your team. Well, most of the time you don't get to play with your team. Unless they also do this. But most of the time they don't. Most of the time they just want to be in the lane with the most champions, because... yeah, because that's the way people play. People want to get a lot of kills. And, well, we all know by now that in League of Legends, for example, the minions are more important. And here it may be something else, I don't know. So I shout attack middle lane, and fortunately everyone comes middle lane. So we might actually be able to get this what's it called, Phoenix. And yeah, we do get some damage off at least. And then someone arrives on the back of me. I've been targeted by a Phoenix. We need to get out, and we don't get the Phoenix actually. And look at my health. Oh, another 400 hit point escape. And that is pretty low health, I would say. I could have easily died there. One skill and I would have died. So I'm going to make sure that I don't get hit by flying spells. And we are going to get heavily agility, which is a speed boost. Yeah, I don't really have anything else, I think, that I want. I don't want sprint. Yeah, we can finish this one. Well, not finish, but get this one up. By the way, you can jump through this first wall. Just so you know. So with this one, you don't have to run all the way around to go to middle lane. Just don't do it in the middle, do it somewhere on the side, because otherwise you want to jump right on top of the Phoenix and you can't do that. So grabbing these, and then we're going to... oh, here's the monkey. Can play with us, yeah. And I'm like, screw you. This tower was under attack, so I'm going to save this tower. And if you have a problem fighting 4 versus 5, go push the other lane. They will split up eventually, if you do it. And I think I will discover something here from the monkey. So yeah. Yeah, here I go. You can jump through this wall with your wand, which is pretty cute. I'm sure that everyone who plays Wukong knows these things, but yeah, that's one of the few walls that you can actually jump through. And it is very useful because it's a really risky buff to take, because it's so far away from everything else. And if you just hug the wall and then aim it over, then yeah, you can take it. So I think this one is gone. Oh no, no. Nobody has been here in a while. That was previously when the other Wukong was here. Oh, can you play with us? No, I cannot. It's obvious that I cannot. Because I want to get this tower. See, there's only a couple of minions coming, and yeah, I'm going to get a turret here. So I don't understand why people in the low levels always cry about playing as a team, playing together. Playing as a team has nothing to do with being in the same place. I mean, the fact that I just destroyed that right tower means that they are going to be able to push left lane, because 2 people just showed up to hold off that minion wave on the right lane. And so the left lane is open. And they can just, well, get the damage done there. And that is pretty silly, of course, that they don't realize that. But hey, that's the way it is. So we get the Soul Eater, level 1. Still need to get the Zin Blades. And yeah, there's a Cupid in my lane there. The lane I just pushed. So I'm going to have to push him away. Because that is silly. I mean, we're not going to stand for that. But he was already gone. He is in mid lane now. He did take out the health buff, I guess. I don't know what he did there otherwise. Someone on the enemy team at least took out that health buff. So now I have to push this lane again. And yeah, I don't really want to play. I mean, I know, yeah, it's probably best for me because of my team here to play with them. And a triple kill there for one of us. So yeah, we're currently just pushing the mid lane, but I want to push the side lane as well. And yes, you can just win by grouping up with your team, but as I said, it's a 50-50 shot. If the enemies get a better... yeah, I thought here that he was coming my way. Well, he was coming my way. But... and there we go! Getting the 302. So that's because I didn't really get concerned with the team fights, of course. And if you don't like that, yeah, that's not my problem, to be honest. That's my style of play for now, and it did work out. Anyway, as you can see, you don't get to see any of the other screens. You also don't get to see how much favor you gained, and I don't really like that. Anyway, hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time. GG!